Hey Simmerinos, Vengeful Goddess here with the MFM Tour With Me challenge. We have here Jimmy Button, who was eliminated in round 1 and is now living comfortably in San Myshuno. And Steven was the winner of round 1, so he gets to adopt a cat in line with his aspiration and in line with the fact that he's the co-host of the Purrcast. So he's bringing this adorable male cat named Pockets into the family, and spends a lot of this episode doing Simstagram photographs of said cat. He's just so happy. And the game even gave us a little bit of a cross-eyed cat. It's like it knows. Look at this goofball. He's adorable. I had to take the bush out of the game. There was a bush in the backyard as like an emergency toilet, but the cat kept going in there and fighting squirrels and getting sick, so after 2 trips to the vet, I was like, enough of that. We're just going to love on the cat and take pictures of the cat. It doesn't need to be going out and adventuring in the yard and whatever. So this week's challenge is the physical challenge. And here's I'm putting up the artwork in Steven's inventory since he won the painting challenge. He gets to display all his artwork in the dining room. But yeah, so this week there is the physical challenge. So you'll see there's a lot of new equipment, like gym equipment, around the house, and I'll have them do a little bit of training by command, and the rest of their training will be done at their own whim, and then it will take them out on the day before the final challenge to the gym so they can have their outing for the week and get a little extra workout in before they go for the final challenge. And the final challenge will be on treadmills. There's already a row of them set up. They'll all start at the same time. Whoever gets off first loses the challenge. Whoever gets off, this is just the practice. Whoever gets off the treadmill last is the winner for the week. And then I'll probably take the 2 bottom guys from the treadmill challenge at the end and have them face off in basketball or something to see who's going to be the loser this week. So if you saw the first episode, their challenge was painting, and Patton and Jimmy Button were the bottom 2, and then Georgia came in and did the tiebreaker opinion, and Jimmy Button went home. So Patton's still in there, thank goodness. And Pockets is loud. I don't know if you can hear him meowing. Steven, take care of your cat. Steven's like, I can't, I have to run. I have to win this challenge so I can tour with Karen and Georgia. It's just a fun little rec thing. A couple of foosball games went down. I'm pretty sure Steven wins. It's hard to tell when they finish playing because they kind of stand there sometimes while they're playing. There we go. I think they're done. No, they're not done. See? Yeah, the score is 5-2. And then Steven shows up without any pants. I don't know how this happened. I swear I spent a ton of time making these characters, but apparently Steven just didn't want to wear pants today. So I had to go in and fix his outfit. That's so much better. Just wear clothes. It's not that hard. Good night, Mr. Pockets. Like as it's Mr. Morris. Pockets Morris. Here's Vince making breakfast for everyone. Thought it'd be good to build up his cooking skill for his life after the challenge when he's married to Georgia. He's a pretty good cook. You put salt on that toast. Yes, it needs more salt. Is he done? Oh, no, he's making the eggs now. Now he's all finished. He's gonna call everyone to eat. Mmm, yummy. It's pretty funny here how Vince and Riz Ahmed are like almost totally in sync. Riz Ahmed lifting weights. Sort of. Yeah, go boy. Do it. Grab those handles. And Riz Ahmed again, and Steven playing with the basketball hoop. There's like massive glitching going on and they're intersecting each other. Steven, get out of Riz Ahmed right now. Don't do that to his butt. Steven! Riz has had enough of that. Here comes Vince, headed for the pool. Is he gonna do a swan dive, a backflip, or... Cannonball! He's so fun. Jeez, Riz, don't mop up by the pool. It's a pool. It's going to get wet. Steven's only at fitness level 2. You better catch up, boy. If you're gonna win. I like how they can chit-chat and hang out at the pool. Riz Ahmed apparently suggesting ways to get rid of flies. I think the frog's a better idea than the bear. I guess the robot could work. I don't think either of you is smart enough to make a robot. But Paul Holes is here. Maybe he can make a robot. He's a pretty smart cookie. Of course, these two would just have to work on their Hollywood plan. They're definitely going to make a show after this. Apparently Paul does not want to make a show about murder. He's had enough of that. And here the guys are at their outing to the gym. So this is the day before their final challenge. So I got them all in there working out. Just to get a little boost. And give them a little change of scenery. Now let's shoot some hoops. It's gonna be so hard as the group gets smaller because they're gonna be such good friends and I won't want anyone to lose. I don't really want anyone to lose now. But it's a challenge. This is what we do. We challenge ourselves. You got game, boys. And other sports metaphors. Oh, and Vince is, being very conscientious, getting everybody a cup of water. Stay hydrated, guys. I left them alone for 2 minutes, and somebody caught the stove on fire. I think it was Paul Holes, and not Paul Holes, Paul Onions, and it looks like Paul Holes and Steven put the fire out. Good grief, people. Can't I just take a break once in a while without having to clean up after you? Try to kill yourselves. That's not okay. Alright, it's the morning of the final challenge, and the guys are just having some breakfast. Steven! What are you talking about? I think he just told a dirty joke. Paul Onions needs to cook more next time. He needs to bring up his skill so that he doesn't set the house on fire again. Alright, here it is. Everybody has their free will turned off, so they have to run on the treadmill until they decide to stop. And it's going to take a while, because they're all pretty fit. Who's gonna be the first one off? He's gonna be on the bottom. And the last one off is gonna be this week's winner. Who's it gonna be? Come on, guys, push it. Push it. It's funny they're still falling down at this point when they all have at least fitness skill 3. No, I do not want to go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. I'm busy. Steven knows how to motivate himself. Think about cupcakes. There really aren't a lot of thoughts going on. Maybe it's because the autonomy is turned off. No, he's thinking about cupcakes too. Oh, Patton. That looked painful. Oh, you know, maybe they wanted music. He was thinking about a drum. That's alright, Karen, you can go. We'll check in with you after this part. Steven, keep going. Ooh, Paul, onions. That looked painful. I think he has the highest fitness skill now. He's level 6. Paul Holes! Paul Holes got off first. No, Steven! Steven wins again. He is on a roll. That's 2 wins. He's just not going to quit until he wins this competition. So I'm checking their fitness levels, and the lowest one is Patton with level 3. So it's going to be Paul Holes and Patton doing a hoops competition. Oh, I don't want either of them to lose. Alright, here they go. Come on, guys. No, you missed! Alright, Patton. You missed 2! It's like zip to zip. You missed again! Okay, basketball is clearly not his game. Oh, you missed. They're terrible at this. Come on, guys. Paul got one. Alright, Patton. Oh, you got one too! Okay, it's tied. No, it's not. Paul lost. It's over. Paul Holes is out. I'm sorry, everybody, but that's the way it went. Paul's out. Patton's in, which, you know, I'm glad about. I like Patton Oswalt a lot. But man, I did not think Paul Holes was going home in the second week. I think I'm going to do another challenge with Paul Holes coming up. Stay tuned for more about that. So Paul's got to go to Karen and George's house and tell them the bad news that he lost. Quiet, Elvis. We'll get you a cookie after we get rid of Paul. We tell Paul he has to be out of the competition. Okay, Karen. Go tell Paul how you feel about him losing the competition. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. What the fuck, Paul? I know the money didn't mean anything to you, but did you have to go and lose the competition? Then Georgia comes in to smooth everything over, give him the polite goodbye. I'm sorry, Mr. Paul Holes. It's just time for you to go. You're not going to be able to tour with us. Bye! Alright. And for those of you worried about Mr. Paul Holes, don't worry about Paul. He'll be fine. He's got a nice little house in the same neighborhood as Karen and Georgia. All done in his favorite colors, blue, gray, and black. 'Cause why not? Everyone has to have a favorite color. So I think he's gonna be just fine. And he may make a comeback on my channel. So I hope you enjoyed this part, and stay tuned for next week when we do the third challenge in the MFM Tour With Me series. And remember to stay sexy and don't stop simming.